Most state Democrats, some Republicans, are still unhappy with Tennessee's law regarding abortions, even though the legislature made a small tweak to it last session. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien explores the last year without Roe in place and what it could mean moving forward.
After Tennessee's trigger law went into effect, almost immediately lawmakers began to discuss changes.
Generally, in the American jurisprudence system, we are under the assumption that a person is innocent until proven guilty, and the prosecutor, the district attorney, has to prove someone's guilt. This is just the opposite.
Knoxville Republican Senator Richard Briggs filed a bill that originally gave sweeping changes, giving doctors much more medical freedom to decide when an abortion is medically necessary. But then the lobbyist group Tennessee Right to Life came in and threatened lawmakers during a hearing.
In discussions with our PAC, they have informed me that they would score this negatively for those members that wish to vote for it.
And the entire bill changed.
And I think that shook up a lot of the members.
The whole ordeal prompted Briggs, a doctor, to criticize the powerful lobbyist group and say it doesn't keep up with its namesake.
It could be Tennessee Right to Life under certain conditions. And it's certainly not Tennessee Right to Life for the mothers.
Of course, if the Knoxville Republican wants more changes, he faces the potential wrath of Right to Life and has to stand up to other Republicans.
As far as it stands right now, I'm satisfied with it.
Though he'll certainly have Democratic support.
There are women dying, and there are doctors leaving our state, and it is an emergency.
Now, Briggs says he's still pro-life and anti-abortion, but he points out that Tennessee has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the country, and the law doesn't help those numbers.
This is common sense to me. I mean, why would you risk a woman's life if you have a child that can't live? There's another condition. These are medical conditions, and the legislature shouldn't be practicing medicine.
Tennessee does not currently allow any elective abortions. There are some slim exceptions if the life of the mother is in serious danger, but other than that, it is very tight. In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
Chris, thank you. Senator Briggs did go on to say that he agrees with much of what Tennessee Right to Life does and stands for, but he says the people who pushed back on his original bill were, quote, his words here, an extremist few.